When I get off my ass and got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me for that.
I've been now these McCoy. New one, babe, my rich million 9 months. Overseas, honey skin, Chris. GTR, I love the crash cars. I'm a bad boy, so I got a futuristic ride. Imported from Mars. They not play with me, they stay with me. She fell in love with my hockey ring. Come to kick it, I'm not on the soccer team. You won't make it, it's part of my prophecy. Rap Simmons, match my prodigy. I'ma do the dash, get to the bag, ain't no one as bad as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When I got off my ass and got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me. I've been down these McCoy. New one, babe, my rich million 9 months. Overseas, honey skin. He sticky Ricky. That is money, now he no longer mention me. You say you want and I've been coming down the chimney. You got barbecue, your barbecue, then I had all my jealous when I act like you want and they go like a. I'm just keeping it real with you, I'm just being blunt. Porsche Ferrari got the back like a. That's to the side of the vet. I keep it a vet. I keep me a text. I leave a message. I made a mess. I went for the best. Go like a chest. I be the best. I got the. I can turn a check. Live like. Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When I got off my and got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me. I've been down these McCoy. New one, babe, my rich million 9 months. Overseas, honey skin.
Para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Lo tenía para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Mora no descarga, no necesitará y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré. Bueno, y la verdad no sé lo que daré. Sé que llorarás, pero tranquilo que yo te cuidaré. Antes pide seguridad, no. Dicen tener la humildad, no. Dicen tener mucha maldad, no. Dicen, pero no la verdad. Solo digo cosas que nadie habla, la cara de la calle, de los tiempos de la. Te dudo que cantará, pero ahora cantaré. Nunca pararé, noche con el desespero, visa no me pongas pero. Mío entero, amo siempre al dinero y la mamá la primera, eso nunca cambiaré. En la mente siempre la tendré. Primero con visa que viene de África. Parece que a muchos molesta, mucho pica. Pago en mano, pago a tocateca. Pago en mano, siempre boca chica. Lo tenía para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Lo tenía para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Ahora no descarga, no necesitará y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré. Bueno, y la verdad no sé lo que daré. Sé que llorarás, pero tranquilo que yo te cuidaré.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, DA, it's all.
Kevin,
Clearly. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Simmons is out there with Durant. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Irving at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance. And coaches and players are too smart. You have to put your opponents guessing. But leave no doubt, the three-pointer is here to stay. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the three-point game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And it's Ball in the corner. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Ball's got 5 now.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Bridges. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Rozier finds Ball, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Mills, he's checked in for the Nets. And the basket by Rozier.
Encouraging to see Rozier drain that one. You know it has to help his confidence moving forward.
Shot's good by Mills.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Curry against Rozier. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. He has 7.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Pass to KD. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by KD. No good. Rozier with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Bridges shot. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Washington's checked in for Plumlee. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets.
Now the lineup for the Nets. The Nets call timeout. Hey fans, who wants to bring T-Fans? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
In for Charlotte. Kelly Oubre comes in for Rozier. And then for Brooklyn, Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Irving comes in for Patty Mills. And Harris subbed in for Curry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Passes it to Irving. Shoots over Ball. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Simmons. Irving's got 10 points. Here's Washington, and the layup's good off the glass.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Irving can't hit. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
And they pick up 2. KD's got his second basket of the game.
Well, at close range, you can see KD adjust his touch perfectly, just enough power on that interior shot. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Irving. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Ball with it, outguarded by Simmons. Here's Washington. Rebound Andre Drummond. Nets leading by 3. Down low. 8 feet away. And that one, good.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
To the inside. Harrell. He can't hit that time. Good D by Drummond. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Harris against Oubre. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. KD with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
KD against Hayward. Over in the corner, Washington. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Washington's got 7 points in the game. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this.
And your honeybees.
And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorer.
I really like the step back move, being a 6.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Irving is out there with Curry. Then there's Griffin, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball. basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Plumlee with a screen on Irving. Rozier the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
To me, this is where Terry Rozier can absolutely punish you. With the shot or on the pass and pick and roll, he's a problem.
Sinks the three-pointer.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. It's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Claxton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Plumlee finds Rozier. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They are just killing him on the interior.
To the wing on the left. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
To the wing right side. And the pass to Plumlee. Now here's McDaniel. He's covered by Brown.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Your Honeybee.
On the floor now for Charlotte. And a new group in for the Nets. Andre Drummond's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Curry. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills. Ball against Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here is Washington.
2 minutes.
7 points in the game. Picked by Harrell. 4 on the shot clock. Washington passes to Harrell. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving dishes to Harris. From deep three-point range, the shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Feeds it the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, Gordon Hayward with the pretty dime. This is a great offensive weapon because he can score it or he can make guys better.
KD's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It's stolen by Brown. In the corner, Irving with it. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Oubre passes to Harrell. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Irving. From deep. Got it to drop.
Goodbye.
He got it to drop.
Goodbye and good night.
Ball finds Harrell. Now here's Oubre. Pass to Hayward. To the left wing. Here's Harrell. Rebounded by the Nets.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets out in front. They lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Up to the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Hayward kicks to Plumlee. Here's Bridges. Simmons pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Passes it to Plumlee. Here's Bridges. That one goes in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Irving missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Bridges sets the screen for Rozier. Shoots over Curry, and it's Rozier missing. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Bridges attacking.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
And Curry has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 10. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Irving passes to Curry. Here's Drummond. And the Nets miss again. Hornets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
And the Nets miss again. Charlotte's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Back to Hayward. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
All right. Lookers coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
An almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Ball. And the Nets also making a change. Mills, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
The three from Mills. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Harrell dishes to Oubre. The Hornets rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
McDaniels checked in for Martin.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Simmons got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
A nice shot by KD.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
KD against Oubre. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Seth Curry. Brown, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Brown outside. In the corner, it's Harris. A three-pointer, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat. Nothing
better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown. Harris is out there with Mills. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. out there on the floor for the Nets. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks, David. Bridges shot good.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
Is the call. Charlotte basketball.
Now ball. To the middle, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Hayward from outside, and it's the Hornets another three.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Curry on the wing. Irving from long range. They need this, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. That's a foul on Charlotte. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hayward looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Over Durant. And Durant sends it back.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Nets trail by 6. It's Durant on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 20.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
The feed to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 33 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
You just want Kyrie Irving to keep his foot on the gas pedal. He's cooking offensively. Keep it going.
Oubre passes to Bridges. Back to Oubre. It's the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over ball. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Simmons.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
To the paint, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down for you guys.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
Irving way outside. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Andre Drummond. And the Hornets call time here.
Charlotte. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Your honeybee.
Drummond checked in for Blake Griffin.
Andre Drummond.
Here's Bridges. There's the dish to Hayward. Back to Bridges. And Plumlee kicks to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the pass to Irving. Shoots over Ball. Again, the Nets for 2.
I think we all understand how dangerous Kyrie Irving is in the mid-range game. Delivers one there.
Charlotte moving it around. Bridges, no one around him. And the Hornets miss again. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. And stolen by Hayward. Paul with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Nets trail by 3. Durant in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Outside Irving. Knocks down the trifecta.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Inside, and Ball slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh,
that shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
On the wing, Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's stolen by Curry.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Putting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming to the court.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Bridges with the board. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Brooklyn fouls the call.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum